How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of This Week in Music. I'm your host Doodles, and in this video we're going to be taking a look back at some of the most interesting news stories in the world of music from the past week. Kirk Hammett. Now, I mentioned in an earlier episode that Metallica guitarist Kirk Hammett caused quite a shitstorm on social media after making a remark regarding his guitar pedal company. I've got the tweet here that he said originally. It said, "I think it's the first time you'll see a pedal company actually being driven by an actual guitar player." And now that caused quite a shitstorm, as I said, and I did mention it in a previous video, but he did make a new post kind of apologising for it. I've got the post here. It says, "No distant of a place who create pedals. I'm just stoked about KHDK and proud to be deeply involved in the creative process. I'm guilty of not reading fine print most of the time when I'm checking out other pedals, and yes, I'm more than glad that there are other guitar players out there creating new pedals and new sounds." And if that's the best apology we're going to get, then I'll take it. Let's go. Metallica. While on the subject of Metallica, it was announced a while ago that Metallica were planning to reissue all of their albums of remastered sounds and bonus content, and it's been announced that the first two albums, Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning, will drop this April. And right, I've got a list here of what is included with the albums, and it really is a lot for your $149. I've got the list here. Each box set comes with a remastered album on CD and vinyl. You get a CD of demos of the tracks, rough mixes of the albums, 3 or 4 full live shows and previously unreleased concert DVDs featuring the classic era lineup. You also get a hardcover book and rare photos and essays from those who were there. So if you are a big Metallica fan and you've got pretty deep pockets because Metallica have released quite a few albums and you want to see all this never before seen stuff, you want to see new concert footage, and you want to hear stories that went on behind the scenes of making the album, you want to hear the songs when they were originally wrote before they became the finished product, then this is definitely for you. Mastodon in Chains Escape Plan. Giraffe and Orchestra, the supergroup that features members of Mastodon and Dillinger Escape Plan, have announced that their lead singer is going to be none other than Alice in Chains' William DeVoe. The group also features ex-Mars Volta drummer Thomas Pritchard and Deathlock bassist Pete Griffin, not to be confused with the guy from Family Guy. Mark Tremonti. This is a release that is exciting me a lot because I'm a huge fan, but Mark Tremonti is set to release his next studio album, Dust, on April 29th. Now, joining Mark Tremonti on this album is Eric Friedman on guitar, Wolfgang Van Halen on bass and Garrett Whitlock on drums. Now, for you people that aren't really familiar with Mark Tremonti, he is the lead guitarist of Alter Bridge and he was the guitarist in the band Creed. He's been doing his solo thing too for the past couple of years. I got into him back in about 2012 with the album All I Was, and if you are a fan of heavy riffs and great guitar solos, I highly recommend you check him out. No Doubt. Now, it was announced last week that members of the band No Doubt, minus Gwen Stefani, will form a new band with AFI vocalist Davey Havok. Now, to top it all off, No Doubt vocalist Gwen Stefani told Jimmy Kimmel that she only heard about the plans for the new band when she read them online. Now, I've heard of bad communication between band members, but you would have thought it would have been a bit of common courtesy just to drop Gwen a text, but never mind. Wes Scantlin. Now, if you know who Puddle of Mud are, you probably know that their singer Wes Scantlin is no stranger to controversy. Now, recently Wes cut a Puddle of Mud show short after having issues with the sound guy, and he had a pretty much an on-stage meltdown over the situation. I've got a lot of quotes that Wes said on stage at the time, so I'm just going to put them on screen and read them out for you guys now. Now, apparently Wes left the stage after the first song. He then returned a bit later on and played for about 15 more minutes and 3 more songs. He attacked the sound guy, ending the gig because the sound guy apparently hates them. He also said that the sound guy, whoever he is, does not like Puddle of Mud very much. And to be honest, he wouldn't be the first guy who said that either. Now, the singer also said that the sound man was about to waste everybody's time and was Mr. Sound Genius of the world. And then he went on to say that this is the last song that we're going to play because the sound man hates Puddle of Mud. He hates us, he has done nothing but bad things through the entire show, and he has ruined everybody's fucking night. And if you guys want to see who did it, it's that motherfucker right there. He also added, "You might be a sociopath, I'll call the entire Kansas City Mafia on top of your ass right now." Really, Wes? The sound guy's a sociopath? Deep Purple. It was announced earlier this week that ex-Deep Purple guitar player Ritchie Blackmore was banned from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction of the band later this year. It is now being said that Ritchie is not banned from attending the ceremony, but he will not be able to play with Deep Purple at the ceremony. Deep Purple frontman Ian Gillan did release a statement about this, which I'll read for you now. Deep Purple inductees will accept their awards and then the living, breathing Deep Purple will perform. Outside of this event, there are no circumstances under which a reunion could or would take place. So let's all get up there, shake hands, smile for the cameras and get it done with dignity and respect for all existing and past members of a very special family. Now, although it will suck for some people that Ritchie will not be performing with Deep Purple, at least Ian is letting bygones be bygones for at least one night, just to not let the ceremony be ruined through personal feuds. Bring me the horizon. Right, you might remember a while ago that there was a bit of stuff went down over Bring Me the Horizon and Coldplay after Coldplay supposedly ripped off their album cover, which to be fair is quite similar, although it is an ancient symbol that has been around for many years, so they're not exactly the first person to ever use this symbol or anything. But I'll put both album covers on screen now so you can see the difference, or should I say similarities, between the two. Right, during the NME Awards show last week, Bring Me the Horizon were performing, and during the song Oli Sykes went into the crowd and over to the table section where the other artists at the show were. Oli Sykes then proceeded to get on top of the table where Coldplay was sitting. The table gave way and collapsed and all the drinks went flying, and Oli Sykes flew into Kylie Minogue apparently. Oli Sykes did say that it wasn't his intention to attack Coldplay in any way, and I think he tried to play it off as more of a coincidence that is where they were sat. But either way, Coldplay seemed to dig it. If you watch the footage, which is on YouTube everywhere, if you just search for it, Coldplay seemed to be enjoying it. And I don't think they took it to heart, and I think it was all cool between the two bands. Now, this is probably one of the most rock and roll things to ever happen at an NME Award, which is quite surprising considering the award itself is a statue of a man sticking his fingers up. So good on Oli Sykes for having the balls to create a little bit of controversy. Now that's all the news for today, folks. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next episode. And if you hear of any crazy news stories that go on in the world over the next week, leave them down below in the comments and I'll include them in the next show. My name is Doodles, I thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time.